Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna be making lamp chandeliers out of some old lamps that I already had. I got the lamps from Goodwill, and I'm showing you this is the lamp that I got from Goodwill for $3.99, and it came with a plain white lamp shade. So when I first got it, I didn't like the plain white, so I put some contact paper on it and did the little design coming down the middle. But today we're going to redesign those lampshades into the one I'm showing you right now, to a chandelier lamp. And also there was black, as you can see, and I painted it silver. So let's get started. Right here I'm using my solder gun to cut out the top part of the lamp chandelier. So this is a plate, and it actually is one of the dessert plates from Dollar Tree. I'm going to cut out the center part of it with my solder gun to use it as the base for the chandelier top part. This chandelier is 2 layers, so I'm showing you the top layer, and then I'm gonna do this second layer, which is the longer layer. So here I'm showing you where I cut out the little center middle part. That's where the screw comes in to place the shade on the lamp. And I'm cutting out that little space with the solder gun. Um, if you're under 18, you cannot do this project. See, that's how I cut it out with the solder gun. I'm showing you right there. And then cut out that middle part with the solder gun. If you're under 18, as I was saying, you cannot do this project. This is not a project for someone who's under 18 because you can't use a solder gun. And you shouldn't be using E6000 or hot glue gun. Okay, if you want to do this project, your parents have to help you with this project. Right here, I'm showing you the items that I'm decorating the top layer that I cut out with the solder gun with some E6000 glue. And I'm going to spread all over that template, which is actually going to be my lamp part that's going to hold the chandelier outer part, which is the first layer. I'm squeezing out the E6000 all over it. I'm using E6000 because E6000 is a strong glue that will hold, and you don't have to worry about anything coming off. So because this mirror glass I'm adding to the top to decorate the top of it, the lampshade, I got that bag from Michael's a while back, from Michael's. And now I'm spreading the E6000 glue all over. And then I'm going to use some Mod Podge to help seal it. So I use E6000 and Mod Podge. And as I'm pouring it over, you can see. And then I'm going to spread it. Then I'm going to add the little glass pieces, which they have a little mirror reflection to it. I'm going to add that on top of that. And then you have to let that dry overnight for 24 hours. Let it dry, completely dry, before you go on to the next step. So I'm spraying it all over so that it will the glue that glue E6000 glue and Mod Podge both dry clear. So, and this is a gloss Mod Podge, not the matte. It's a gloss, so it can be shiny because I want it shiny. And I'm adding the glass tile to it. Well, the little glass pieces that I got from Michael's. They got little mirror-like glass pieces, and they are sharp and will cut you. So be careful using these products. That's why I said under 18, not permitted to do this by yourself. You can have your parent help you do it. So it's not something for a child. So I'm spreading the glass tile, little pieces, all over the top. And as you can see, I know a 16, 17, 18 could do this project, but because you're using the things you're using, like a solder gun, is not. I wouldn't allow my 16, 17, 18 year olds to do it. I would cut it out for them. I think that's something adults should work with. Because the solder gun heats up and get really hot, and it will burn your flesh, your skin. So be careful. Parents, your daughters want to decorate their lampshades, your chandelier. Please do that part for them. And it would be good to do a project with your older children, kind of bring you together, have something to do. But do that part for them. So now I'm taking a piece of cardboard and spreading the glass out to level it into the glue real good, smoothing it out, pushing it down in it, and making sure that it's firm to the plate. I'm spreading it out here, making sure that it's even. Now I'm pressing it down in there. Notice that I'm using the cardboard to press it because that is glass and it will cut. It is sharp. So I'm pressing it down into the frame that I made. This actually is a frame to hold the chandelier onto the lamp. Now I'm lifting it up and let you see how it looks. Now I'm putting a few pieces that I saw fell out on the side of the box, placing them back onto the frame, into the glue. And now I'm going to get some silver glitter. I'll sprinkle some silver glitter out there to help give it a little more shine, shimmer. So I'm spreading it really lightly, little flakes of it. It's real fine, fine glitter. So I'm spreading that in, which I got this glitter from Walmart and Michael's. Both sell it, and Walmart's is cheaper. Less than you got a 50% coupon to get it from Michael's and get 50% off, which is a good deal. So yeah, I'm spreading it over. I'm taking my time because I don't want it like gumps of it. I want it like sprinkles real fine and light. And I'm gonna hold it up so you can see it. Shimmering, shiny, beautiful. It's already shimmering, shiny, and it hasn't even dried from the Mod Podge and the E6000 yet. Okay, now that it's dried, I put it on back on the lamp, and I'm adding these strings of chandelier and pendants. And I did 6 round clear gem down and then 1 pendant at the end. And I'm putting them like 1/4 of an inch apart. And then I take one of those little clear gem and put it in between the spot, the 1/4, the space that I left, put it in between the two, so that it looks like it's got a design going around the top of it. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm holding it because I'm using the Gorilla Glue, because the hot glue gun is good for this part of the project and it will hold, but you need to use Gorilla Glue, which is a heavy duty glue. It's 5x times stronger than the Walmart brand. I mean the Dollar Tree brand. I'm sorry. I got it from Walmart, Gorilla Glue. So I'm using that glue because it holds. And see, there's a little round crystal part that I took off. I'm just putting it in between the 1/4 inch, because I hung them 1/4 inches apart so that the pendants won't be smushed together, that they sit side by side just touching. But then when you look up to the top, because you lose left a 1/4 inch space, you need to put something there to cover it. So I decided to go with one of the crystals off of the chain and just fill it in. So now it look like it's got a little crystal um, design going around the top of it. And that's what I'm showing you how there's one down, a space between. See the space? That's the one. Then another one down. It's in the middle. The little one is in between the two individual chain that's hanging. And as you can see, it's looking good. I had got inspired by doing this because I kept looking at the chandelier, the lamps. I'm sorry, I kept looking at the lamps, and I had first designed the lampshade, putting the contact paper on it, and it was all right until, like, when you turn the lamp on, you can see through, and for some reason it had like spots in it, and when you turn it on you can see it. I didn't like that, so I was like, what can I do? I would look for lampshades, and I'm like, lampshades are so expensive, the ones that I like, because I got this expensive taste for things. So I was like, what can I do? What can I do? So I went on Wayfair, and I was looking for lampshades, and I was looking for chandelier lamps, and I saw them, and I was like, oh, they're so beautiful. And then I looked at my lamp, and I'm like, wait a minute, I can do this. I can make this. I make chandeliers all the time. I have chandeliers all through my house that I made and put in. I took down the old white round globes that cover my lights. I took those down and I made chandeliers, and I put them up over so they chandelier cover. So I put them up in my ceiling, and at the end of the video you'll see one that I made for my bedroom, and I made one for my daughter's bedroom, I made one for my living room, and I made one for my den, and they are beautiful. And people come in and they were like, oh my goodness, that's so beautiful. I was like, I made those. They were like, you made that? How did you make it? And there's one reason why I decided to still do this channel, because I do a lot of different work making things. I made my headboard. People go crazy over. And it ain't the first headboard I made. This is like the third headboard I made changing out, because it's cheaper to change them out when I want to, because I make them myself. And then I had got this heavy duty cast iron bed from Amazon, which I love. But I had to put a skirting on it because you can store stuff up on it because it's up high. So I was like, I didn't like the skirting. I did not like skirt. I never liked the skirtings. I've tried them years and years ago, and I didn't like them. I still don't like them. So I tried this box new style look. I still didn't like it. Here I'm showing you where I'm closing it up and finishing up this one, and that's gonna be filling it up, and I'm filling in the little ones, and I'm showing you how I do them. But back to the story about the skirtings for the bed. So this bed, I was like, how can I make this bed look better? Because I didn't like the skirtings, and then without the skirting, you see right up under the bed, and it's up high, and it's because it's for storage underneath, and it had these things that posts that come down, and I would always hit my toes my feet on the iron thing right before I get in the bed, and it really hurts. So I was like, I need to do something. So I got some. I went to Lowe's. I'm showing the E6000. This is the second level that I'm doing, and it's a round iron part that came out of this lamp shade that hold the lamp on. This is gonna be my second part, the inner part of it, and I hook those on with the little round hooks that comes on the chandelier, little crystals that hanging, And then, but I E6000 glued them so they stay in place and don't move. And I used the hot glue gun to help hold them in place. And I put them 1 inch apart so that they wasn't close to do a different kind of layer. So this is the inner layer. And then the one we did before is the top layer that's gonna go on top of this. And I'm gonna put some Dollar Tree bling wrap around this one. I'm gonna take this and put it around that iron because it's so tiny, and I want it to look like it had a design and was made around it. So I add the bling wrap, which worked really perfect well because that's how the ones at Wayfair had. I looked to them, and then theirs was like metal, but I use the bling wrap and it works perfect. And I'm gonna show you how to do it. Just keep watching, you'll see it. Bite to my head on my bed. So I was like, I need to do something. So I went to the Lowe's, and I didn't want to cut wood, and box it in because then that's like more heavy stuff. And I was like, what can I use? And then I just went down the aisle looking, and they had this insulation foam boards for the houses, and this stuff is tough. When I say tough, it's tough. It's strong. So I bought some of that, and I took the same fabric that I use on my bed, and I cut out and I embossed it. I covered it with the same fabric. I cut it out like in case my bed, can't talk. In case my bed with it. And what I did, so I measured this height of my bed, bottom part, iron part, and then I measured the length on on 2 sides, and then at the foot, and then I took and cut it out, and that polyfoam board, I cut it out, and then I took the same fabric. I was thinking about putting some memory foams in it, but then as I've looked at it and fed it, I'm like, it doesn't need it. So then I just I make the fabric, and then I attach the fabric with E6000 and hot glue, and I put it all together, and then I put a design on each foot and a design at the top. It came out beautiful. So I'm going to be doing a bedroom reveal when I finish my bedroom, because I'm not quite finished. I'm going to do a bedroom reveal and let you see. And I'm going to show you all the things I made in my bedroom, because I made a lot of stuff in my bedroom. A lot of stuff. Yeah. And so I'm going to show you how I did everything and tell you how I did it. So this is the reason why I decided to do my channel. I wanted to inspire people to redesign stuff that you already have, make it fabulous, because it's cheaper to upgrade your own furniture that you already have than going out buying new furniture and making some of your own stuff through DIY. As you see I put the bling wrap that I got from Dollar Tree around it. See how it looks like it got a band around it, which I really like that. It came out really good. So it was inspired by Wayfair Chandelier lamps. If you go on Wayfair and you type in chandelier lamp, it'll bring up the chandelier lamp, and you just understand what I'm talking about. So we're about finished with that. This layer. And once that is good and complete, I'm going to show you how to assemble it. Because this one, there it is. This one is how because I think I'm working on the blight lamp. Because I was just using to hold each part up, and I had to let the other one dry. So I'm going to disassemble it and assemble it and show you how. All the way around I did it. That's one. That's the second layer. So we had 2 layers to this one. I thought about doing 3 layers, but then I was like, after I looked at it, I was like, you don't only need 2 layers. It looks good. 2 layers. And I'm holding it up. So I'm going to assemble it and show you how to put it together. I'm taking this one off. And I spray painted these lamps. I used a chrome color spray, and then I sprayed on top of that with the mirror spray that I got from Walmart. I got both of them painted from Walmart. I had to order the mirror one. And then as I did 2 coatings of the chrome, a light coat of the mirror, and then I did a finish spray over it. And see how I'm showing you that? That was the one we just finished. Okay, it's going to go on top of the lamp first. And I just want to take it off and show it to you so you can see it. It's going first. And that's the one with the bling. I'm showing you. I'm sorry, I missed the camera. But anyway, I wanted to show you how that goes on there. That's the bling wrap. That was the second layer we did first. I mean, second. Sorry. Now, this is the one with the glass and the glitter. Is the top one. And it's going to go on top of there. So I'm putting the little ball, screwball came on. Like I said, these lamps was on a $3.99 each from Goodwill. And I was like, wow. And that's the old lamp. Even though I redid that shade, when you put it looked good with when you didn't turn the light on with the light off. See how pretty that look. But then when you put the light on, you can see like little scratches or something to it. So this is what I did to them. And I think it came out really nice. I like it. If you like what I did and you like my tutorial, please like, share, and subscribe. I'm be coming on with some more things. I'm gonna reveal some more things so that I've done in my room as I go, and then I'm gonna do a complete room reveal. And I want to do a room reveal of my daughter's bedroom. See how lit up? It's beautiful on the top. That's the one we did with the glass on top. And there's the lamp. And this matches my headboard. That's the bottom part. And then the chandelier part matched the chandelier I made in the top of my ceiling. And that's the old lamp. It's sparkling. It's pretty now. People like that. But it's just that when I turn the light on, I can see little scratches in it. So, and then I was like, maybe I need to make these looks like it belongs together in my room. See, that's my chandelier in the top of my ceiling. I made that. And so this is the matching. And I like it. Well, thank you.